Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Detroit Lions. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in week 4.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now. Unlock Lions! Unlock Lions! Hurt! Hey, Trav!
Moore, the man in motion.
Ready?
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Chop alert! Here we go! Cougar 19! Check smash! Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Ready, set, Viking, 18! Watch the key! Hey, smash Broncos! Hurt!
Moore, the man in motion.
18 Cardinal! Go!
On first down, here's Judkins. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
70 Ranger, 19 type, 60 Maverick, Mustang 19. Ready?
Sanders. Out quickly to Judy. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Well, this defense for the Lions, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
To throw now, here's Sanders. That's to Bond, Isaiah Bond. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 7 Pirates. Again, baby. Ready?
Now Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Let's go. Viking, 18. Hey, 18 Cardinal.
An inside run with Judkins. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 49 yards rushing for him here. What a start to the ball game. It's 1st and goal.
They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
To throw is Sanders. He'll swing this out to Judkins.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Quinshon Judkins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10
At the 33-yard line.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. The Lions at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Detroit! Jahmyr Gibbs with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
15 yards is the pick up there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Let go.
Once again, Judkins
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
That stop made by Jack Campbell. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19. Ready, ready.
They'll give up the middle, Judkins.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter.
7-7, our score after one.
Ready.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Come on. 79 Viking, 10 through 11. Ready.
Here's Sanders. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Browns.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
70 range, 19 range. Panther 60.
Throwing, Sanders. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello to Big Way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Sanders to throw. Pass caught by Fannin. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now the former Volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Sanders. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready, Panther 11, Cowboy 80.
In motion, the tight end. Looking to throw. Sanders. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
60 Bobcats. Panther 60.
Sanders going to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 3rd and goal, Sanders. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. Goff. That one let go deep for Laporta. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now he's free at the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dylan Sampson, 65 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And his throw is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lands.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he's going to go down again. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Hey, 76. Obama. Louis. Value 1.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now it's gone. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta as the first half is winding down. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the fight. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Goes right side, and he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
60 Maverick. Come back, team. Come back, Packers. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
To throw is Sanders. Throwing to start the drive. Checks it down to Jenkins. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
A quick throw there is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about about some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll go again with Gibbs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 137 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Back to throw. Gone. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
180.
Gone. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be taken at the 13. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Browns' drive about to get started. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Got it. Ready? Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. This is the tight end, Njoku. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Dragon 60. Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Oh, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's Goff. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And that is incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Ready, break.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. Boy, left that first defender grasping at air as he winds up getting a full 8 yards on that play. 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Packers 50, Warriors 17, Bronco 80. Take it.
Back to throw. Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Cup 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the gun, it's Shador. To the left side, he finds Bond. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Sanders. That's complete. Right side, it's Bond. Only able to gain a couple there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
3rd and
2. Ready, set.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready. Viking.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. That is caught. He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
19 target. 60 Vikings.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Bronco 80. 19 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
On the set. Warriors 70. 19 sight. Not Dragon. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? No. Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Big strides, look at him go.
What a call right there. That is so well executed offensively, a massive play in this game. And now all of a sudden, they are in field goal range, and with a chance to walk out of here winners.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now it's gone. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7. Goff. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out and try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Open man is Bond. He's got it down the left sideline. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Now Goff. Going underneath. Gibbs has it.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here's second down.
27-yard line.
Goff now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
He's back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibbs. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
First and 10.
Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. First and 10. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. One last throw here for Goff. This ball intercepted. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, you can see what they were trying to do, just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time of the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties, you're not going to hold corners with any looks because they know what the situation is. Ends up throwing the interception.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for Cleveland, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.